Hello and welcome to lesson 4 of the preliminary tutor book. In this lesson we're going to learn about the B and C notes, that's the high B and the high C on the piano, and we're also going to look at starting to play in different hand positions on the piano. So we're going to learn about what's called D position, E position and F position. So the book starts by looking at two notes written, and they're the two notes you've also been familiar with when you played the scale of C major, which is the note B and the note C. Now the note C is the high C. Now we're going to start playing these notes now in a piece of music for the first time. Now because we're having to play these notes, it means that you have to move your hand into a new position, and this is called the F position. So here you find the F, you can count up if you like. So your thumb goes on the F instead. G, A, and there's a new B, and there's a new C. So this is called the F position, because your thumb is on the F. Now again, I suggest you start by just playing this piece. First off, just right hand on its own, get the feel of learning this new hand position. Then when you're ready, you can add the left hand. The left hand still remains in its conventional position that you've been used to all the time. So it's only the right hand that's moving to the F position, but the left hand will stay in with your little finger on the C as you normally play. So I'll give a performance now of the whole tune. Now in this particular section, we're starting to look at swapping hand positions within the same piece. And this is why this piece is called playing in C and F position. So this piece, you see, you'll notice the finger number indicates that you play on middle C. So the first two bars you're playing here. Then in bar 3, the finger number shows that you move up to the F note. So in this section here, you're playing in F position. At bar 5 you stay there. Then at bar 7 you move back down to your C position. So you will notice the finger numbers will show you where you change your hand position. So I'll play the whole piece with the left hand in now too. We now move on to adding the left hand F position into the equation. So again, you can play now with your little finger, not on the C, but on the F. So by doing that, you're filling in the gap in the notes that you have not played before. So you've got an F, which you have played before, and a G, but now you've got the notes A, B, leading up to middle C. So take a little while just to look at these new notes, particularly the A, the B and the C, because they are new notes that you haven't learned before. So again, this position in the left hand is called the F position, because your little finger is on the F, as opposed to the C position, which you learned first off, where you have your little finger on the C. You've now got a little opportunity to try writing these new notes as well, and I suggest you do this because it does help get the notes into your head and you learn them quicker. Then your next practice task is called the 4-position frenzy. Now for this piece you will be playing in what's called unison playing. Now unison means the same tune in both hands. So you will see that in this piece you start in C position. Then at bar 3 you move up to D position in both hands. Then at bar 5 you move up to E position in both hands. Then finally at bar 7 you finish off with F position. I will now give a performance of the whole piece. Again, look closely at the dynamics. You will notice that it starts at P, quiet, then goes up to MP, then MF, and then F. So the last piece that we've got for this section is a piece called the waltzer. Now with this piece it's quite interesting because you're putting both your thumbs on the middle C together. So in the left hand you're playing in this new F position that we've just learned, but the right hand is in the conventional C position that you learnt in the first step tutor book. Again, I suggest maybe trying this piece separate hands first and then trying to put it both hands at a later stage. You will notice the end of this piece has a tied note, so do remember to hold that tie on for 6 counts. And that completes this section of the tutor book.